threes for them right at the end was just too much for them. I mean, they scored made the 2-point conversion with at least about 1:17 left to go in the game to tie it. The controversial call with Vernon Davis being in the end zone or not. I mean, for what I first thought, at least, I didn't think it was a catch because the spot of the ball was outside of the goal line. But when I looked at it again to see where he caught, I was like, wow, he actually did get into the end zone. Was that the right call?
Well, with no timeouts remaining, automatic timeout, the judges, they did a good job also. You know, with the wind against them through most of the second half, they really had the momentum at the time. And they were supposed to go in for the kill, but they could not finish, and that's what really hurt them in the long run. Turnovers, Alex Smith completing most of his passes. He looked a little bit like Steve Young, Vernon Davis. Frank Gore looked like a beast last night. I mean, I really get him.
Frank Gore's the star of the Niners.
I commend the Niners. Then the linebacking core really made Mike Singletary look like a real Super Bowl shuffle type of dude. I mean, they did really well. The fans were in it. They just fell short of a victory. Maybe they can bounce back next week
against the Kansas City Chiefs, who are also 2-0, just like the New Orleans Saints. That's going to be the scary part. Can the Niners rebound despite an 0-2 start?
Yes, I think it's possible. Just based on being at home and in a Bay, they had like a big burden on their shoulders. They went out there, they performed really well on both sides of the ball. The offensive line, good blocking, good play calling, audible signal calling. Alex Smith, the second and third string running backs, the running back, they did well. The receivers, Crabtree did his thing last night.
Crabtree improved.
Yes. They caught some real tough balls last night, and Manny Lawson and Patrick Willis. Patrick Willis laying hats like he normally does. Reggie Bush let Reggie Bush know whose house that was last night.
Well, Reggie Bush got hurt though late in the game. And Pierre Thomas had to take over. It
was turnovers. I mean, turnovers were really hurting the team, not just the team, but the entire league, especially when the officials are not, really. The review board has a big part of wins now, and then you have the kicker. So the kickers, like, I don't want to skip subjects, but the Oakland Raiders, the Raiders have two of the best punter and the best kicker. So in the AFC. So most likely the game is going to come from the kicker, especially tight, close games like that when both teams play to the best of their ability, and that's what happened yesterday.